fighting season. You're watching Solace Music TV.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Fighting Season. Can you guys please introduce yourself and your role in the band?
I'm Matt. I sing.
I'm Glenn. I play guitar.
I'm Evan. I play bass.
I'm Stefan. I also play guitar.
So you guys are out here on tour with Sudden Suspension. How's that going so far?
Tour's been unreal. Those guys are awesome, and couldn't be happier to be doing this.
Yeah, it's been great. I listened to their music a couple months ago, and I was super stoked to hear that. We were playing with them for a good week, so I'm pretty stoked.
They've been really cool guys. Since that's our first tour, we're learning, getting some experiences down, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
I liked them all. They're really cool dudes. It's been fun hanging out with them and stuff. Yeah, Chicago they're from. It's sick that they came all this way. Good stuff.
Good stuff. So what?
Oh, I love you, Stefan.
So what bands inspired you to start playing music?
When I was probably 7, I heard Blink-182 for the first time, and I was like, yo, I want to do that. So I wanted to be in a pop-punk band for the longest time, and then I wasn't in a pop-punk band. I was in a shitty band, and wow, if they see this, they're gonna be mad at me for that. And then I heard The Wonder Years, and then I was like, yo, I want to start a pop-punk band really badly, and then that's pretty much what inspired me to start playing music.
I have to go with Blink too. I started listening to them when I was 12, and I took a bass, and I just started playing music from after that. And I play guitar now, but I mean, pop punk has been with me since then, and I probably won't stop for a while. It's great.
Oh shit.
Oh. Shout out to that guy.
I didn't want to start being in a band until I actually saw some locals. I went to come here to see July play, and after that, I really just wanted to start playing music.
In terms of starting with music, I was really into Radiohead and stuff, but I figured I'd never start a band in that genre. So eventually I got to the point of being into pop punk because my girlfriend dumped me, and I got into Brand New and stuff. And I was like, this album's really cool. It makes me feel sad, but it's also cathartic. So then I'm like, I want to be in a pop punk band, but I was really lazy, so I never got in one. But then my buddy Justin, who's no longer drums in this band, said that a position opened up in Fighting Season, and the dudes were nice enough to take me in. So now I play guitar for them, or with them.
I have one more thing to say. When I was 2 or 3 years old, I watched Space Jam for the first time, and that song "I Believe I Can Fly" is in it, and I forget who it's by, but I heard that, and I used to sing that shit all the time. My parents were like, don't do that, but I was like, no, I'm gonna do it, and that's why I started singing.
At 3 years old.
I was really young. They didn't like me. Don't. Can you edit that out? Can you cut that out? Can we do that? We can't put that in there. My parents will be so mad at me.
Okay, describe your band in 3 words. Go.
Oh, what? Kind of big deal. That's 4 words.
Pop punk pizza. Yeah.
That's 2.
Pop punk pizza.
Oh no, fuck. Never mind. That's 3.
Friendships. That's all I got. I don't know.
Really cool music.
Nice.
Oh wait. Not socially awkward.
If you were to describe your sex life using a song title from a pop punk song, what would it be?
Everyone and Everything by Picture Perfect.
Shy Guys by Seaway.
But the nuns are watching.
I don't know. There's this local band, Cold Front. They got this song. It's the first song off their EP. It's called Untitled, so it's kind of not a title. So it's nothing, and I don't get laid. So that kind of explains my sex life, I feel.
Nice. So moving on, how do you feel about the pop punk scene in Ontario right now?
I think in some places it's really thriving. I have a lot of friends that are starting bands, and there's a lot of bands that we've become friends with through this band that are doing absolutely amazing things. Honestly, in the next year or two, you're gonna see a lot of great bands come out of nowhere and absolutely blow everyone away. It's gonna be insane. I think there are some places that are not doing so well and people haven't really picked up on it yet, but I think it's only a matter of time before that happens. But I think in certain places like Toronto and Hamilton and London and stuff like that, there's a lot of really great bands coming out right now, and I'm really excited to see what happens in the future.
Do you want to shout out to any bands in particular?
My buddy Corbin starting a band called Keepsake. My buddy Dan starting a band called Come Out Swinging. Both those bands are going to be absolutely unbelievable. New band from Hamilton called Months and Years. They sound awesome. Our boys in Cold Front and Like Pacific, those are two awesome bands. Seaway is a great band, but they're not really local anymore. That's crazy. Am I forgetting anybody?
I can think of one. Harbor. You said Parkside, right?
Oh, no,
Oh yeah, Parkside and Harbor. July, I guess if they're still. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of good people really helping us out.
That's sweet. If you could have anyone feature on your next record, who would it be and why?
Soupy. Because, like, every song I've ever heard him sing on has gotten, like, instantly better. Sometimes the songs aren't even good, but his part is, like, amazing. Soupy is like, I would cry if Soupy featured on one of our songs.
Probably Mark Hoppus, man. He's the reason why I play music, and I think it'd be pretty sick if he like was on one of the fighting season tracks in the future.
Yeah, that'd be unreal.
I'm just gonna say Dan from Real Friends, just because of the hype that they have right now. I feel like if he was on a track, it'd probably blow up.
I was gonna say Soupy, but Matt took it. But I'll go with Derek from State Champs because he's like probably the best vocalist in pop punk right now from like a being able to sing aspect or point of view. He's got a really pretty voice, so having him on a song would be tight.
It's very pretty.
So Matt, do you write all the lyrics in the band?
I do.
Where do you find the inspiration to write all of them?
Can I explain it for a little bit? Like, do I have time? Okay, cool. So, with our first EP, I just kind of wrote about things that like were like just like personal to me. You know, I find inspiration from listening to other bands and from just like everyday life. I like to like write a lot or like come up with lyrics in my head while I'm driving, and then if I ever come up with anything really cool, like I'll stop the car and I'll like put it in my phone or something. It's mostly just from like everyday life, you know, and trying to be as honest as possible and write something that like generally like affects me, you know, kind of write music about like how oh shit, people are coming. I don't know, try to be as, like I said, be as honest as possible with my lyrics, and finding inspiration in like everything, you know, no matter where I am, I'm always trying to find something that, you know, inspires me in some way, shape, or form, whether it be other bands or whether it be like any kind of like art, you know. Yeah, I think that's it.
Awesome. So to wrap up the interview, any last words you want to say to your fans, like where you're gonna be in like the fall? Just cut this part out. So any new music anytime soon or any tours coming up?
We recorded an EP over the course of this year that will be coming out sometime this fall. It'll definitely come out, so don't say hopefully, but like, we have an EP coming out at some point. Hoping to play as much as we can like this fall and get over. We'd like to do a tour probably like late December, early January, around there. But mostly we have an EP coming out, and we have plans for a full length in the future, and that's pretty much what we're focusing on right now. And we'll be releasing that EP and hopefully doing like, you know, maybe a small run of shows for that release, and hope people like it. So
sounds good. Looking forward to the future of Fighting Season. Make sure you guys check out Fighting Season. This is the end of the interview.
Yeah.
Overdose on ecstasy.
they say, yeah, no, man, I'd agree with that. I'd just take my time with all this shit. I think I killed everybody in the game last year, man. Fuck it, I was on though.
Let's nail this.
Another girl in my
After that, we should do one more thing. Me and I'll smile at the camera. I got a thing. All right. Don't worry. Let's do this.
What was your idea?
That was the one.
I was just gonna like walk and do like
that. I'd agree with that. I'd just take my time with all this shit.
Honestly, you gotta put that right at the end.
Check it out. You guys
overdose on ecstasy.
I don't. That's that runs that. I'll get you from my face.
Brendan Murphy going hard in the pit.
Yeah, we recently just started. The most fucked up thing I've ever done.
Yo, what it do, baby?
Oh my god. That's the ending. You're watching Solace music.